First time we've talked to you since Chiefs Kingdom came in and repped you in that Walter Payton Man of the Year challenge. And I just wondering what your message to them is.
Man, I love them for it, man. This the kingdom is undefeated when it comes to getting support. Uh, as a player, I mean, what else can you ask for? A million votes. It's a humbling experience going through it all to even be honored in the Walter Payton Man of the Year. Um, to be a nominee, and then on top of that, to have that much support coming from the this fan base in this city, knowing that everything that all the donations and everything are going right back to this city because they deserve it, man.
Let's go next to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Travis, through your 7 years now, you've been in quite a few postseason games. I was wondering how you make sure you stay to routine and maybe keep some of these younger guys down as they enter their first, like big experience.
Yeah, I mean, first thing is don't try not to make it any bigger than a regular football game. Emotions and the tension, everything like that can make a guy act uncharacteristic out there on the field. So just trying to be yourself, trying to make it as much of a regular game day experience for yourself going into it. And then know we belong, man. Know we belong. There were games early on in my career in the postseason where, I didn't quite feel like I didn't have the confidence that we belonged. And right now, over the past few years, we've built this team to have a certain type of culture of confidence, knowing that we're going to put in the work throughout the week to be ready game day. And all we got to do is just be ourselves when we go out there.
Let's go next to Seren Petro. Go ahead, Seren.
Travis, there's been a lot of talk about, winning games close, right? Before you guys kind of sat everybody down, 10 in a row, but 7 were by 6 or less. I get asked this all the time by people in other towns, like, "Oh, are they out of sync? Are they? What's your? I mean, there's an adage: good teams find a way to win close games, right? And 10 in a row is 10 in a row. But for the people outside that maybe the tide is turning and you guys are no longer the upstart underdogs, and they're looking for reasons to maybe pick against you guys. What's your explanation for why all those games ended up being within a score?
I don't think we put our best game out there. So I mean, there's obviously those red flags or those kind of I don't know, opinions are thrown out there for a reason, and it's on us to make sure that we go out there and play our best. Obviously, you don't want a tight game. You want to put up 50 on everybody, but at the same time, you got to respect the team that you're going against. And I think right now we've gradually started to become a better team altogether, where we play off of each other better. Offensive, defensive, and special teams is everything starting to come together like we know how to play. And a lot of that has to do with the coaching that we have and the leadership that we have in this building. It's second to nobody. And I'm just I'm excited. I'm excited to get out there and prove ourselves right and show everybody that we are who we are.
Let's go next to Therese Paylor. Go ahead, Therese.
Hey, Kels, how you doing, man?
What's up, big dog?
Hey, man, I'm chilling. Good to see you. Good to talk to you. I got a question for you that I think, is really right up your alley. And I know, you're someone who takes a lot of pride in your background and being able to relate to different people. So here we go. There's a lot going on in the world, and people across multiple industries are trying hard to find common ground in these to accomplish big goals in these trying times, especially in the NFL, right? So my question for you is, as a team captain, how do you guys maintain a healthy locker room, or how did you maintain a healthy locker room amid a trying 2020? And what were some of the steps that you and the rest of the captains took to make sure politics and that type of stuff never got in the way of the goal of winning and accomplishing what you needed to accomplish as a team?
Well, I think we got lucky with from the top down, just having great guys in the locker room. You don't have that in every locker room or every organization. And with that comes the understanding that people have different views. People have different ways of life. I know I grew up I was very fortunate the way I grew up to get that understanding at a young age, but not everybody has that. But we definitely have that here. Everybody respects each other. And that's where first, that's the biggest thing is that everybody respects each other as a man. And then on top of that, there's a culture here that's I don't want to say strictly business, because we are every bit of a brotherhood and a family. But at the same time, we don't let those little things divide us. And I think it's a huge tribute. And I think a lot of who we are is based off of the leadership that we have in this building. And it starts with Coach Andy Reid, Clark Hunt, and it trickles to Spags and Coach Eric Bieniemy, guys that are that hold us accountable on all aspects, challenge the egos in this locker room to become better men and better football players. And with that, man, there's just so much respect and so much love for the guys around you that it's hard to divide us. And that's why I truly believe that when adversity hits, you see us just gear it up another notch and get a little bit better, man, because we just we believe in each other and we believe in what we stand for.
Got time for 3 more. We'll go right down the line, starting with Adam. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Travis, just curious to get your take on how Pat did at practice this week. What'd you think?
I mean, he's flying around every as much as he can. It's me personally, I know that guy's a tough son of a gun. So he's going to go out there and he's going to try and, get ready the way he knows how, which is take every rep as if it's a game rep, and his attention to detail, his preparation throughout the week. You can see that all of that hasn't changed. It's kind of just, playing within the guidelines that he's been given, knowing that he was in the concussion protocol, or that he is in the concussion protocol. And hopefully from there, we can get him out there on Sunday. But he's definitely working his tail off right now.
Let's go next to Jory Epstein. Go ahead, Jory.
Travis, you mentioned some of the ways the organization broadly set the tone in terms of culture and for Teresa's question, but specifically when it relates to social justice, what were some ways that you felt like Patrick really helped set that mood, and whether it was over the summer with his advocacy or in the fall with the voter registration, and what message did that send throughout the locker room as y'all are trying to do what you can on the field, but also be involved in society?
Yes. Well, Patrick did an unbelievable job of just starting the conversation. Him and Ted Cruz, our president, Mark, is all of them have done an unbelievable job of just getting the conversation started and let everybody know that we do want to do something about the social justice issues that are going on in this country, especially here in our community where we have the most influence. And Patrick and Tyrann Mathieu were the leaders in that regard, and we love them for it, because all it really did was bring us together, knowing how everybody felt about the situation, and knowing that football it's made up of people from all over the country, and all different upbringings. So when you come together, when it's difficult times like that, or conflicting times like that, it's just it makes it a lot stronger, for sure.
We'll go last to Nick Jacobs. Go ahead, Nick.
Travis, I'm curious, where did you get the T-shirt, and what made you decide to wear it today? Because that looks like the 1993 offensive line that played the Bills last time.
Man, I got a soft spot for the O-lineman, man. My brother's one, and I still don't think O-linemen get enough credit. My guy, man, we got Tim Grunhard on here. We got Willie Shields, man. Listen, this is the old school, what everybody at least in my childhood, my age group growing up, everybody knew about this offensive line, man, and just showing love to the old guys and letting them know we still love them, and just representing Chiefs Kingdom the way I know how, man.
Travis, we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us.
Of course, guys. Have a good one.